Hey guys, I'm Louis and welcome to my latest video. So basically today, this is probably my last video before I go to uni. I'm filming this on Thursday. It'll either go up later today on Thursday or on Friday because I'm moving on Saturday. And I'm also going to be packing up all my stuff like I've mentioned in previous videos. But in this one, I'm going to be showing you a 25k Bundesliga and Premier League hybrid starter team for Foot 16, and basically it's just a team that I've come up with. They'll probably cost around 25k when the game sort of releases, when the game fully comes out, because the web app is just available right now, as you can see on the screen. And I'm also going to be talking to you about what my plans are going to be for FIFA 16, what I'm going to be doing on YouTube and in the game myself, because I'm quite excited because I'm going to be getting a PS4, and it does mean that I will be playing FIFA 16 and I'll be able to record it for YouTube and upload it, which is great, and I can't wait. But anyway, let's get straight into this video. Let's have a look who's in this squad. So basically, first we'll start off in goal. It's a man that goes by the name of, where is he? Diego Benaglio. Plays for Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga. He was a pretty solid keeper on last FIFA. Don't really know how well he's going to fare, but majority is he's a goalkeeper, a gold keeper, not a goalkeeper. Well, he is a goalkeeper, you know. His gold card, he's got decent stats, and if you look at him, 84 diving, 78 handling, 81 reflexes, 80 positioning, the stats that stand out. Just really solid stats, and he's mostly in there for chemistry reasons, to be honest. And the next player that we have is, in fact, I don't know why I just clicked search. Why did I do that? I need to type the actual name in. Oh, I know who it is, sorry. My mind just went really blank then. Is this how you spell his name? I'm actually really struggling to... I'm sure. Bear with me a second. I've remembered his name now. Robin Noche. I'm not really entirely sure how you pronounce the name, but he's another Wolfsburg player. He's German, and he just looks pretty solid for a 76 rated card, really. There's not really much more you can say about it. Now, this guy, I definitely know who it is. God, why is my spelling so horrendous today? There he is. Ricardo Rodriguez, another Swiss man, also plays for Wolfsburg. You're kind of noticing a bit of a theme here that I've chosen a lot of Wolfsburg players because they have a lot of solid players, and I don't think a lot of them are like really expensive, so that's always good. The next one, we'll go to left mid, is another Wolfsburg player, Andre Schürrle. Now, this guy, I rate him so much. I can't believe Chelsea sold him. It was complete madness because he was honestly one of the best. Well, he was one of their best players, and he's now one of Wolfsburg's best players. So, you know, he's always good to have on FIFA. And he's just got a good solid stats: 89 pace, 80 shooting, 82 dribbling, 75 passing. And from the demo that I've played so far, I don't know how it will fare on next gen, but on sort of last gen, on like PS3, it seemed like dribbling and passing are two extremely important things. Pace didn't really seem to be that much of a big advantage, if you will, and it would seem that the players, sort of the strongest defenders and that sort of thing, were sort of winning the ball off the quick players. Even if they had like plus 90 pace, they're still just going to get caught by like people with like 50 pace, and it's quite crazy. But I think that's good because basically the last couple of years has just been pace abuse, so it's nice that they've tried to slow down the tempo. But players like Schürrle is going to really sort of do well in this game. So the next we have the centre mid, and this is probably a tough one to spell and also pronounce, and it is Guilavoglu. Guilavoglu, I think that's his name. Anyway, he's a French guy, and he plays for Wolfsburg, which is, again, that's 5 Wolfsburg players in the team so far. Don't worry, the whole team is not Wolfsburg. I will mix it up a little bit. It's just they have a lot of good players that probably aren't going to be that expensive. And the final one, a player that I've absolutely loved using on Foot Draft in the demo, like whenever it comes up in the demo, I always just pick him, it's Max Kruse. He's a centre forward. He plays for Wolfsburg again. Obviously, I'd get him changed to a striker, but he's just been absolutely amazing for me. Like, he can get past players. He's amazing at passing. He's got 4-star weak foot, so he can score on either foot pretty much. I think he has like 3-star skills or something, which I don't really use skills that much, but that gives you the opportunity to do like roulettes and stuff and basic moves like the body feint and that sort of thing. So that's always good, and he's just really, really good on the ball. It just feels like great to use him, really. He's got 75 pace, which isn't amazing, but on this game you don't really need that much pace, and his dribbling sort of makes up for it. He seems sort of, he can take the ball forward very quickly. I think he must have good acceleration or something like that. It just makes him really, really sort of OP. And now I'm going to go down the side of the Premier League, which is essentially going to be, starting up top, it's probably a man that you don't really expect to be in this team. It's Bafétimbi Gomis. He's been absolutely insane in real life, and on this game I think he's going to be particularly good because even though he only has 68 pace, his shooting is 80, and I'm pretty sure he has like amazing finishing, and obviously he's really strong. He's not the most amazing dribbler on the ball, but I do really think that he's going to be properly up there, winning all the headers that you're going to be sort of going for. He's going to be winning headers on corners, scoring your goals from corners. He's probably, I think he's got quite good free kicks, so that's always good. And it's just going to be able to really hold up the ball and let the other players sort of join in on the attack, because I've noticed that's sort of a thing that you kind of need in this FIFA. You do need someone that's going to sort of bring everyone else into the game, because there's not always going to be players immediately around you. Sometimes you're going to have to dribble off a little bit to make way for other people. Sometimes you're just going to have to hold on to the ball as much as you can, and I think Gomis is a brilliant player to do that. He's ridiculously strong. He's always been good on FIFAs. Not really sure why they've put his pace that low, because in real life he is pretty quick still, but I'm not going to argue with the fact that he still looks like a beast player for this game. And next, in the centre of midfield, it's the man from France and newly transferred to Crystal Palace, Yohan Cabaye. And in terms of the real life transfer to Crystal Palace, is completely mental, because he was playing at PSG, and you just think that PSG are one of the best teams in the world, so you kind of think, why would he just go to Crystal Palace after that? But fair enough to Crystal Palace. They are becoming a really decent side, and I think they're a team to watch out for in the next couple of seasons in real life. But on this game, I think he'll be pretty solid. He's got decent defending stats, but he's also got amazing passing. He's got 82 passing, which is going to be just brilliant for hitting those driven balls, hitting those through balls, just quick passes to all the other players, and just bringing everyone into the game, because passing seems to be a massive thing within this FIFA itself. And we'll go to the right mid. You're probably not too surprised. I know I said pace isn't really a thing in this game, but you know, this guy, he's got really good dribbling anyway. It's Victor Ibarbo, newly transferred to Watford, which again I think is a mental transfer, considering he was playing for Roma, which is one of the best teams in Italy, and he's just gone to Watford. It's just kind of like, it blows my mind. But let's just have a look at him, what he's like now. He has 82 pace, which obviously he's always been really quick. 71 shooting, which isn't bad, but he's a right mid. Well, I'm going to be playing him in right mid in this formation, so he's not going to be getting forward that too much. 82 dribbling, so he's going to be able to get past players, and 78 physical, so he's no like weakling. He can sort of hold off a few defenders, that sort of thing, and I think it's going to be really, really solid. The reason I've gone for 4-4-2 is, from the demo of what I've played, it seems like you really need to dominate the midfield, and with the 4-4-2 it's just been my most successful formation. I don't know whether it'll be like that online within the actual game in Ultimate Team, or whether it'll sort of change, because sort of trends change and the formations you play against change throughout FIFAs. Like at the start of FIFA 15, it was like the 4-3-1-2 was really popular, then it was the 4-3-3, then the 4-1-2-1-2, then there's quite a lot of people doing the 3-5-2. It just changes a lot, but this is the formation that I really think is going to do well for everyone at the start, because it's the most balanced formation. It will give you enough players in the midfield to sort of hold on to the ball for long periods of time. The next, we'll go to another centre back, and it's another Frenchman. It's Younes Kaboul, who's recently transferred from Tottenham to Sunderland, which is a decent move for Sunderland, because he's not an amazing centre back, but he's quite solid. He's not too bad, and I think he'd be quite good on this game because he's really, really strong and he's still pretty quick. I mean, I said pace isn't really a thing, but you do need it a little bit. It's just a characteristic of football in general. You do need a little bit of pace within a team, but it's not like really, really necessary. It's just sort of a thing that's kind of nice to have. And finally, we go for the right back. It's another Frenchman, and it is Bakary Sagna from Man City. I was going to say Arsenal then, but that's who he used to play for. But anyway, that is pretty much this team. And yeah, I'm just going to show you a concept squad that I built earlier. I'll just save the squad. Yeah, I'm going to show you a concept squad that I built earlier. I'm going to basically, it's going to explain a series that I'm going to be bringing to my channel when FIFA 16 comes out and when I get a PS4. And it's essentially called, well, the series is going to be called Living La Vida Liverpool, and it's essentially going to be a road to glory where I start off with just the basic sort of starter pack team like bronze players. And what will happen is I'll go through earning coins, playing through the divisions, earning coins, and working my way up to get a full Liverpool team. Now, the full Liverpool team I'm going to try and get is this team that you can see here. It's just the main starting 11. I had to put them in a 4-1-2-1-2, like the narrow version, because it was just the only one that I could fit the best players into. And it's essentially, if you can see, you've got Moreno at left back, Sacco, Skirtle, Mignolet in goal, Klein at right back, Henderson, Emre Can, Milner, Coutinho, Sturridge and Benteke. And I'm essentially going to try and get that team, and once I've got that team, I'll just keep playing for the divisions. I'm going to try and win Division 1 with this team. And I'm also obviously going to try and collect all the other players in sort of a collection book type thing. So I'll try and collect the other main players. I couldn't fit all of them on this sort of in this squad, but these are sort of the highest rated ones. And you've got the likes of Bogdan, Kolo, got Lallana, Lucas Leiva, Ings, Firmino, Ibe, Rossiter, Lovren, Allen, Origi and Gomez, and they're essentially just the main players. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be trying to do. I probably won't have this account that I've got now, simply because this is on PS3, and what I'm going to do when I get a PS4 is I'm going to make a brand new account. I'll try and link my Origin account for this one to that, but if I can't do that, then I'll just have to I'll be starting from scratch anyway, because I've had some sort of, you know, that the welcome packs you get when you first log into the web app, if you've ever used it, you get those sort of things. Opened a few of them. That's where I got Emre Can from. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be going. I might do a career mode as well. That'd be pretty interesting, and maybe sort of a road to Division 1 style seasons. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. Hope you did enjoy. Leave a like if you did. Comment on what you're going to be doing in FIFA 16. Even if you're not a YouTuber, just let me know what you're going to plan to do first. Are you going to be going straight into Ultimate Team? You're going to be doing career mode, or are you just going to go in seasons? Or if you're on like PS4 or something like that, you're going to be doing pro clubs with your mates or whatever. Just let me know. Subscribe if you enjoy my content in general. I'll probably upload in a couple of days. I'll be at uni, obviously. I'll upload when I can, and then I'll let you know what my schedule and that sort of thing's going to be. But anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.